Hello, my dear fans and fellas. I won't be going too long live tonight as well. I was having two training sessions today, believe it or not, and it was a hard day. Not gonna lie, it was a lonely year, and I had to, very lonely day. So what I have to say is, I was grinding my ass off. I was really working as hard as I can, and I'm looking forward to follow my dreams, and I'm training really much, training as hard as I can. So let's bring it on, fellas. I told that I'm going live right now. I shared it, and it's time to get underway. Not many things are going to change because you've seen what happened in the veins. I mean, every single fighter hit the scale, and it kinda it's okay to me. Like when fighters hit the scale, I'm very pleased. I will release my picks and predictions. Might not be the longest stream as I'm extremely tired. I really need to hit the hay, but I love my fans. Got to know that I love you all. Knudson versus Mann. I've got fight starts around 3. Knudson to win. Knudson decision. Next one, I'm going to go Charlie Campbell, Alex Reyes. No distance. He is going to be my prediction. Now let me see whether they changed the odds. Let me see. Charlie Campbell still a favorite. I would probably go with Campbell ETD, but didn't bet on this one. I mean, you know my bets. Didn't change anything. But I will repeat it at the end of this stream. Cortez versus Jazz. I need to check the line for Cortez versus Jazz. Over 2.5 Cortez versus Jazz. Jazz to win. Jazz decision. I have a bet on Jazz, just to know. Now you're gonna say I'm crazy for picking underdog, but okay, maybe I am, maybe you're right. Chaires versus Lacerda. Lacerda, no distance. Chaires to win. Chaires ETD. Chaires KO TKO are some of my potential picks for this one. Lacerda doesn't have good cardio. Kopilov framed. I'm going with Kopilov to win. I'm gonna go Kopilov ETD. Kopilov around 3 is gonna be my call. Then Lupita Godinez versus Alice Reed. Got Lupita to win. Lupita decision. Yeah, I got Lupita to win via decision. So, preliminary card until minute 4, main card until minute, then Chit Chat. Yep. Well, Jasmine Jasudevichus by decision is also my prediction of the fight. I bet on Jasmine Jasudevichus straight victory. Just it was plus 102 at my bookie, so I think Jasudevichus by decision is a very good expectation. That would be my prediction too. How much is Jasudevichus decision? Plus 140, and Jasudevichus to win straight is plus 105. Okay, not much of a difference. Plus 140. Padilla versus Nelson, no distance. Padilla versus Nelson, no distance. Side call. I'd risk, I'd go Padilla side call, but I'm really much non-confident about this one. Like, Nelson shocked me last time, so this fight I'm not too confident. Zellhuber versus Giagos, no distance, side call, Zellhuber. Zellhuber will brawl. So he's just that type of a fighter, very aggressive, very open, leaving himself to open a lot. Will Giagos be able to fire back? That's a different story. Rosas versus Mitchell. Mitchell, no distance. Side call Rosas. I'm gonna go Rosas submission. Rosas is very good with the submission game, but he needs to learn to strike. That's why I was too scared to bet on him. Mitchell could counter him. Holland versus Madalena, over 2.5. Side call. No, I'm not riding on Cortez, no. She's a better wrestler than Maverick, but not better than Jazz. Side call gonna be Jack to win. Jack decision. Sorry guys, Holland is just too stubborn, so I can't bet on Holland because he's too stubborn. You've seen that he tried to beat Wonderboy in his own backyard. That's just too much for me. Grasso, Shevchenko, no distance. I got Grasso submission or Valentina KO, TKO. That's how I have. Now you are probably going to ask about my bets. I will tell you now my bets. They are same like like last time. You know what were my bets last time on Tuesday. I didn't change them, but I will copy paste them in the case somebody missed. I will copy paste my bets right now in the case you missed. So there you go. It's not that I played too risky, but yes, he was arrested. Yes, that guy was arrested. Yes, he got arrested. What a horrible person he is. Okay, that idiot got arrested, man. He had everything and he had to rob helpless people. What an idiot. There you go, my bets. And also round robin, Jazz to win. She is underdog. Let me see which else underdogs I called. Maybe Nelson. I don't know. Nelson shocked me last time. Nelson to win. Grasso to win if you wanna play risky. This is like I didn't play this, but Nelson gonna guess. Against Blake Balder, he didn't guess. No, that guy actually shocked me against Blake Balder, so I can't say bad things about him. I'm like, he even was my guest, but not because of that. The guy is very respectful, but we are not talking about that. We are talking about his fighting performance. Balder isn't too good. Well, Nelson sucks. He's just tough. Well, toughness matters. This is MMA. Toughness matters a lot. Nelson might not be the best fighter in the world, but he can take a beating, and he's fighting very intelligently. I mean, we can criticize him all day, but he's fighting very intelligently. Balder, maybe you're right. I don't know. Anything is possible, fellas. I'm just saying that I'm not too confident about that fight. So now you got Chit Chat. Please shoot in with questions. I'm willing to discuss. I can stay for 20-25 more minutes. Zellhuber losing potentially. His striking did improve though. His striking improved a lot. Zellhuber didn't know to clench a fist properly. Now he's striking okay. Zellhuber striking has reached new heights. I can tell you that. I really think Rojas should do it, but if it's on the stand-up, I'm afraid of a huge upset again. To be honest, Rojas is not good striker. Rosas Rosas is very good on the ground, but horrible striker. That's why I like no distance in that fight. And you see my bets: Jezudevicius to win, JDM Holland fight starts round 3, Grasso Shevchenko no distance. These are my calls. What do you think of Michel's Jiu-Jitsu? Debating playing him in DraftKings DFS. I think Michel's Jiu-Jitsu is very underrated. Can't be better than Rosas, absolutely, but I think his BGG is maybe 6 out of 10. Think potentially around 1 KO by ground pound if he gets him down. Gets his first KO that way. Michel's Jiu-Jitsu is not bad. It's not Sky class, you know. Rosas has Jiu-Jitsu 10 out of 10. I'm not saying this guy has a Sky class or a Rocket class, no, but I don't think he sucks with BGG. I would say 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Can't say 100%, but just saying. Just saying how I see it. Again, we are going to see which way this goes. You know, upsets happen from time to time, and this might be a night of upsets. Now, many people ask me, Vlad, do you see an upset? Do you see an upset? Guys, upsets are always possible. That's why it's called betting. No, I can't respond to every comment like this, so I'm saying, guys, this is betting. Upsets are possible. Upsets are good for us. We like upsets. We like a lot of upsets. I'm just saying. For a person who bets, upsets are amazing. But for a person who loses money, upsets suck. So it depends. No, it depends. I always, when an upset happen, I wish I played one. That's what I wish. I wish I played one. I like Hoover by points. Um, Roman round 2, 3 KO. Maybe Roman to win. Maybe Roman Kopilov to win. Could be. Just saying could be. I'm training like a maniac these days, just to announce. In the case you don't know, I'm training every single day. Started training very, very hard with MMA. Counter-Striker, I think Fremd will be playing it safe first round. You can't play safe against Roman Kopilov. It's simply impossible to play safe against Roman Kopilov. Against that type of a fighter, you need a lot of skills to play safe, and I don't think his opponent has one. No, I know this sounds a bit brutal, but I'm gonna say, Vlad, you're brutal. Well, I might be brutal. I just might be brutal. But I'm trying to be honest and honorable. You know what I'm trying to be? I'm trying to be honest and honorable towards my fans and fellas. I'm recording every day for this channel. And you know that I'm always trying as hard as I can. But that's me. I love my fans. He's been more patient lately and reads his opener before landing the charge. Think Lacerda is alive though. Lacerda doesn't have good cardio, no. Yes, he starts aggressively, guesses out after 3 minutes. Ribeiro was in the face hitting hard before he got countered and owned. We're about to see. That is all true, but you know, fighters improve, fighters mature. You know, maturity, fighting IQ, it changes during the career. It all changes. I'm just saying it all changes. All those things are changing. He's got good TDD, but the only way I see framed is by submission. Potentially, anything could happen. Framed by submission is hard, though Kopilov's submission defense is pretty much excellent. Yes, I think his submission defense is pretty much excellent. So it's not gonna be easy. That submission defense is not gonna be easy to maintain. I think that submission defense is pretty much hard if you're asking me. Not saying it will not happen though, don't get me wrong. It might happen, but I'm just saying it will hardly happen. I know people are gonna understand me wrong, so just trying to elaborate my thoughts, it will hardly happen. I don't want people to understand wrong. 15%. Yeah. Guess Roman will win by decision. Josh is a tough guy. Josh is a tough guy, but Kopilov is just too good. I know, I see Kopilov winning. Never been a fan of his, but the guy is good. Very good. I think Josh Rahon is gonna crucify me now, but sorry, Josh. Just saying sorry to my greatest fan, Josh Rahon. He will crucify me now, but again, Josh, I'm sorry. One more excuse to you, but you know it's true. Okay, I know I will get crucified because of this, but that's it, that's life. I'm ready to get crucified because of this. I've got to take the punishment. I've got to take a beating. Just have no choice but to take a beating. Roman. Yes, Roman will win by decision. Probably yes. Don't forget, guys, I'm doing everything because I love you. Because I love you, my lovely fans, because you are always here with me. You are my power and motivation to push everything to the next level and to keep fighting. It all happens because of you. So, you. And people ask me, do you have a support? Yes, I have my lovely fans. That is all I need. All I need are my lovely fans. I know that might be sometimes too annoying, but when you have amazing fans, it's pretty much helpful. People don't get how helpful it can be in some certain situations. But when you're all alone, when you have nobody in your life to help you, when you have to do everything on your own, and when you can rely on your fans, it means life. If you were in my position, you would understand. You would have understood how it works. But it's kind of hard to explain that bond between me and my fans. But it's hard to explain. I don't know, fellas. It's very much hard to explain. I was trying to describe it, how it goes, etc. But I'm just saying it helps me. It helped me and my way to success. Really much helped me. And many people, many people started believing in me. No, I'm glad because people are starting to believe in me. Josh got KO'd by Robocop round 1 submitted by Gore. Coppola is an entirely different fighter, KO'd Ribeiro. I could see Ribeiro KO'd Fremd. Fremd is getting KO'd. Maybe. Anything could happen. I'm not saying you're making a mistake. Anything could happen. Fremd. I just think Fremd could be reckless, you know. He can get over aggressive from time to time, and he knows to irritate, especially if you want to bet on him. He can be pretty much irritant, especially if you want to bet on him, but he got KO'd, he got floored. That is true. It's all true. And my views are actually doing well for this card. Kyle Nelson and all those things. Not looking bad. Really much not looking bad. I'm pleased with all the views I'm getting. No, earlier I was getting way fewer views, and since I started saying Saki Johnny K, since I started being a bit more dirty player, everything gets better and better. But Saki Johnny K, it it became a legendary statement now, believe it or not. Saki Johnny K, Saki Johnny K, ha 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 ha, Saki Johnny K. uh, that guy is so good. Sometimes I feel sorry for saying that. No, honestly, feel sorry for saying that sometimes. The poor guy didn't deserve it. He's a nice guy. Just no, I wasn't good back in the days. But Saki Johnny K was funny back at that moment. It was so funny when I yelled Saki Johnny K. It was so funny. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's life, fellas. It is life. I will stay focused on this card 10 more minutes because I'm extremely tired and tomorrow I need to grind through the whole event. But what I want to say is we will continue. About roasting Dagis, I was thinking I should roast Shamil Gamzatov next. Rustam Kabilov some other time. Shamil Gamzatov was a clear fraud. And thanks to pro MMA fans for giving me that suggestion. Shamil Gamzatov was a real fraud. That guy was a real fraud, and we don't need that guy in the world of UFC. Just too much for people who really want to fight. And Gamzatov has always been a big fraud. I can't support that guy. I was always thinking that that guy never belonged to the UFC. I'm so glad that he parted ways with the greatest promotion in the world. That guy has never belonged there. I mean, let's be honest. He has never belonged there. He has always been a horrible fighter. Those doggies are coming with padded records, the majority of them, and I can only say that their way of thinking pretty much sucks. They think they can do everything by turning themselves into victims. And turning yourself into a victim isn't going to work every single time. And that's something they will never be able to understand because they think playing a victim role is beneficial and good, and playing a victim role turns you into a big pussy. That's what I'm saying. If you're playing victim, that is bad. That is bad for everyone around you because you are toxic if you are playing a victim. It means you are a very toxic person, and nobody likes to be near the toxic person. Not me, not you. Nobody likes it. I'm just saying nobody likes it. Nobody normal likes those things. And when people come and say this, I'm like, of course nobody likes to listen to the victims because victims suck. Victim mentality sucks. If you're a victim, go. That's what I'm gonna tell you, Douglas. You wanna turn yourselves into victims? Come on. You are just threatening via keyboard. Fulfill your threats. I'm calling you out publicly 1000 times. When are you going to come and fulfill your threats? If I'm calling you out publicly, it means I want you to do it. If you don't understand it, I even wrote on many occasions in my Instagram story, in my TikTok story, but it all ends via your keyboard, death threats. That's how everything ends. Because you're pussies. You have no balls. It seems there are no people tonight in the chat. Okay, never mind. Maybe people are just busy. Okay, I will be 4 more minutes, then I'm leaving. Need to stay up for the event tomorrow. I need to stay up all time, so seems there are no people tonight. Okay, maybe people are busy. I know it might be a bit busy. Today was a very hard day. I was training a lot. I will continue training. I told you what I have about this event. Any other questions? Shoot in if you have questions, my dear fellas. Let me see. Do you think Zellhuber can KO Giagos? Yes, I think Zellhuber can KO Giagos, but Giagos could also knock him out. I think if Zellhuber wins, it's gonna be via finish, but he could also get smoked. No, he could also get smoked. Oh, I see Ceremonial Vein is live right now. Yeah, it is Ceremonial Vein. So, okay, it's starting off now and I'm actually... pozdrav, brat. Brate, 2 treninga danas mrtav sam, znači ne znam gde bijem. Bukvalno ne znam gde bijem. Kako si ti proveo dan? Danas vežbao sam submission game, večeras, jutros. Samo onaj iz klinča, ono je evading. Znaš ono što Desanje radi, to sam jutros vežbao. Ono je evading iz klinča. Ono samo da neutrališeš, da se odvojiš. To sam jutros vežbao, znači ono ne znam gde bijem. Zellhuber could knock him out too. Yes, he could knock him out, yes. But, you know, Giagos could also knock out Zellhuber. I will need some vacation very, very soon. I will definitely need a vacation. A nice vacation. Къде са всички? Не знаем къде са всички, Хакъп Сойла. Не знаем къде са всички. I really have no idea. Maybe people are busy. I don't know, maybe people are busy. Възможно е дека хората не са достъпни сега. Всичко е възможно. Възможно е дека хората са на работа. И възможно е дека те е церемониално вагане. It's Bulgarian. It's possible that it's a ceremonial vein right now, so maybe people are watching ceremonial vein. I know it's bad timing, I understand, but today was just too hard day. For me, today was a hell of a night. And a hell of a day too in the first place. But anyway, wanna say thanks to everybody. Kevin Holland versus Jack. Всички изпускат парите. Това е доста тъчно. Всички изпускат парите от аз. Kevin Holland or Jack Della Maddalena. I'm gonna go with Jack Della Maddalena because Kevin Holland is extremely stubborn. He tried to beat Steven Thompson in his own backyard, so the problem with Holland, I love watching him as a fighter, but betting on Holland is a nightmare. No, because he wants to give us an entertaining fight, and that is true. Достатъчно е дека всички изпускат парите от аз, но аз не давам парите на всички. И ти това знаеш дека аз не давам парите на всички. Jasmine Jezudevichus, no problem, fella. Will Alexa regain her title? I bet Alexa versus Shevchenko, the fight will not go the distance. I'm not confident, but I think Alexa wins. I bet on Jezudevichus to win on plus 102, and I think Jezudevichus wins the decision. Again, Tracy Cortez is a more serious opponent than Miranda Maverick, but Jezudevichus improved herself a lot. You think Zel Huber KO decision is a good bet? I think Zel Huber straight. You are thank you, fella. I think Zel Huber straight victory. Honestly, I'm actually a bit scared to bet on that fight. You know why? Because Zel Huber is aggressive, but he's leaving himself too exposed when attacking, and his chin stays at one spot. So if Giagos lands a big weaving overhand right, he might knock him out cold. And that scares the shit out of me, honestly. And that's why I didn't bet on that fight. No problem, man. I'm always trying to be as good as I can for fans and fellas. Here I am. More subs, more attention, more growth. I'm not asking for too much. No. Just asking for a support. That's all I will always be asking. You know, more and more people are watching. Like when I kicked off with my streams, you know, maybe 4 or 5 people were watching. Now every single stream, 14, 15, 10. It's improving, and number of subs is constantly growing, which is a positive sign, absolutely positive sign. And it shows that fans know to appreciate when somebody is posting every single day, when somebody is giving himself 100% to this job, when somebody is dedicated. Love how you're honest with your picks. I'm always honest. And some people are going to say, you know, pay premium picks, you are probably going to win etc. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be in plus or in positive streak. And yeah, most people are too greedy, always look for knockout subs. I know, I always say this might happen, this might happen, this might happen. But I have a contract with my sponsor where I'm fishing for the accurate outcome, you know. And for example, fight starts round 3, over 1.5, over 2.5. I like giving technical calls. Because, you know, in some fights it's very hard to pick a side. For example, Kyle Nelson, it's hard, man. He shocked me against Wilder. I didn't think that he was that good. The guy is tough as nails, and he is very big 145er. I don't even know how he cuts to 145 and his walking weight is around 170, 180. He told me in an interview. You can check out my interview with Kyle Nelson. He's actually a very good guy. Very good and very dedicated guy. But he trains every single day, you know. Maybe he doesn't have the greatest level of knowledge with MMA, but the guy is tough. The guy is dedicated. Don't see him winning title, but he can stay in the top for a long time, because people who grind their asses off are going to succeed sooner or later, because that's the art of war, you know. If you're extremely dedicated, you will win, you know. It's not all about technology, techniques, etc. If you're a big potential and you don't train, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Wilder looked terrible, if I remember correctly. Nelson broke him in the first round. Yeah, Wilder looked horrible, but Nelson came up with a great tactical game plan, if you know what I mean. He came up with an excellent technical game plan. I will have to cut my hair soon. Maybe in a week or two, I will see. But he destroyed, He was a destroyer. He was amazing. Really much amazing. Nelson, I didn't expect so, but he was fighting for the survival in the UFC and he won. We can't criticize Nelson. He did a good job. Anyway, gotta go now. Gotta hit the hay. I'm tired. He had 2 training sessions today, so forgive me, but I'm very, very tired. Catch you, fellas. Tomorrow I'm airing the whole event. I will do predictions as always, and see ya. Night, night.